No, you're not.
Why not have all the abilities like stop recording, breakout rooms,
Oh, let's
reaction?
see. Oh,
Did you make him co-host instead of me?
you know what? I didn't, but it's interesting that it's interesting that it's because he wasn't in the room yet, and I made you co-host, Mr. Paul. I made you co-host before he got in here.
I think it might have changed because it won't let me, like, if I look at the options, it wouldn't let me spotlight you or anything like that.
Interesting. I think this computer is doing all kinds of interesting things. But D2, I know you had some power in your hands for a minute there. Okay. All right, so we are live on YouTube, and so we'll see who joins us, who else joins us in for today, and we're gonna get going. I'm gonna have Mr. Paul to start, but we are in Guyana today. I don't know if you guys know where it's located. Do you guys know where it's located? D2 Kennedy, do you guys know where it is? Where is it in the world?
Sorry, give us a quick second.
Oh, are you guys doing some research?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Are you doing some research? Just make a guess. Where do you think Guyana is?
Just by the background and colors, it looks like somewhere that
it's at a falls.
No,
right.
no. I'm just saying, why does that look like a place from Black Panther?
You know what? That's awesome because there's lots of jungle and forests in Guyana. So of course it looks like black. Yes, that's a very good observation, D2.
No, I'm saying their background legitimately looks like, remember in that one scene of Black Panther where he's fighting against that guy and like they're on that waterfall? I'm like,
Is it in Brazil?
It is near Brazil. What continent is Brazil in?
I'll let you take this one.
I don't know. I am not that smart. I am not in my regions. I'm in fifth grade.
I think you know what the answer is.
I had it inside my brain, but it went away. So
okay, no problem. But you that's a great guess. Great guess. All right. So Mr. Paul, he's actually gonna share, and so you'll get to know where it's at. Like hot fire.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can everyone see it?
Yes.
Great. Okay. Present mode. Okay, so today we're in Guyana, and as usual, I have the flag and the map there. So as you guys pointed out, it's near Brazil. It's in South America, and you see to the east there's Venezuela, and to the right there's Suriname. Yellow, black, and red. So green represents the agricultural and forested nature of Guyana. So as we mentioned, all those tropical jungles, all of that. All about Guyanese pride, Guyanese people, the natural resources they have. And Kennedy, since you guys are the only ones here. So if I say, I'm going to say it in English and Guyanese, and then you guys will say it in Guyanese, okay? So how are you is how you do.
How you doing?
Very good, D2. All right, then what's up, friend? Wa'am, buddy.
Wa'am, buddy.
Good. Good morning is manin.
Manin.
Manin, good. Ketchup is ketchup.
Ketchup.
Ghost is, I thought this was an interesting word. I don't know. It was kind of random, but I put ghost is Jumbi.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I grew up. That's what we call ghosts. They said, Jumbi gonna come and get you. Say like that, Jumbi gonna come get you. For the Caribbean.
And then goodbye. I thought this was fun too. It's just like bye, like bye.
Bye.
So yeah, so lots of similarities to English, just that pronunciation, that Caribbean pronunciation that's interesting about it to me. And then some Guyanese dishes. So I included pepper pot, which is like a seasoned stew full of meat and different vegetables. Chicken curry. Oh, I'm thinking it comes from a sort of Indian influence, like roti bread. And I also put coconut choka, which is just fire roasted coconut And normally you'll find it served over rice or as a street food. So we're Creole, Dutch, and different Latin American cultures. It's as diverse as it is now. And one of the celebrations away from India, it has still those traditions.
But I was gonna say just like
All for different Guyanese people. So if they're Hindu, they're going to wear certain traditional clothing. And if they're of a certain other religion, they're going to wear the traditional diverse group of countries. That picture on the left there is from Diwali, which is that festival of lights. I just thought it looked really pretty, like all those lights there. And I also included some places to visit if you're ever in Guyana. So there are the Kailis. So if you're into like aquatic plants and all that stuff, they're called the Victoria Amazonica.
I was gonna say I want to jump on those lily pads and do sick parkour.
That would be cool, right? I don't know if that's safe, but it's definitely fun to think about. Something else I included was a hike up a Warmi mountain. And you see, like that hike is probably really steep and hard, but that amazing view makes it all worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and hopefully that made you guys want to travel to Guyana. Without further ado, I'll let Miss Christelle take it over with your cooking lesson. Oh, we can't hear you, Miss Christelle, sorry.
You guys hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
You hear me now?
Yep, we can.
Awesome. The falls right here, right? Look at me. I look like I could go swimming in. So these falls are the same falls that Mr. Paul showed you guys. And actually, like he said, it's actually the longest, I think it's the highest standing falls where it's like from the top to the bottom all the way. It's the tallest in like the world, I think, of like waterfalls. Because waterfalls have different levels and stuff like that, but this one is like flowing all the way down. So Guyana is a beautiful country, like Mr. Paul says, in South America. And due to your comment in the beginning where you said it looks like, you're in Wakanda, right? And so there's the coast, along the coast of Guyana is where most of the people live, because on the other side, when you start looking at Brazil and that kind of stuff, all those countries, actually on the inner part is where all the forest and the jungle is, right? And so there's not a lot of roads and that kind of stuff because it's just the natural, land. All these forests and stuff like that are just there, right? And people aren't living there because you're in the jungle, right? With the jaguars and all the different animals and all that good stuff, right? So it kind of makes sense, but they have a lot of uninhabited land that's filled with jungles. Okay, so we are going to be making our cassava egg balls today. If you're vegetarian, you're not going to put the egg in the middle. If you like, you can do it without the egg, just plain, or you can actually put mushrooms. You can saute some mushrooms and put it in there if you like. So it's totally up to you. My friend from Guyana, she said, oh, just don't put it, if you want it to be vegetarian, just don't put the egg inside of it. So we're first going to start off with our cassava. So you should have your cassava here. And let me pull this one. You should have your cassava. And so with this cassava here, you are going to slice off the skin. So if you notice here, I did it with this one. And so you want to cut your cassava. This was all connected. It was one long,
How did you cut it?
So you want to cut it. So you want to be careful because it's very hard. So you want to use your knife and you want to cut it across. And as you cut it, you can take your time and give it a crack as you go. But be very careful. You can even put like a towel underneath because we don't want it, anytime things are rolling, we don't want to have that. So you can be very careful with that. And once you cut it in some pieces here, then we're going to slice off the skin by just standing it straight up and just going straight down. So you don't want to get any of this, you notice how the colors, how it's really pretty, how it has that like purple color there. You want to go just a little bit past that. And we don't want any of that skin in there. So once you finish taking off the skin, we're gonna put this and our eggs to boil. So they're gonna kind of like boil at the same time. Make sure to get off all the little like ends and stuff. So in Hispanic cultures, they call this yuca. In the Caribbean and some other places, they call it cassava. Oh, when Mr. Paul was sharing about the countries, so the Indian influences that are in Guyana are similar to like Trinidad and Tobago. In Trinidad and Tobago, like Guyana, there are people from India or Chinese people, right? And so back in the day, they had indentured servants. So basically people that were working the land. And in the Caribbean, you have a lot of sugarcane fields. And so in those sugarcane fields is where they needed workers to help work and harvest the sugarcane, all that stuff, right? So they actually had people come from Asia, from some different Asian countries, including India and other Chinese, I'm sorry, not Chinese, but just other Asian countries as well. So when I was growing up, my dad, he had a friend, and he was Asian, but you know, you would think, okay, this is mostly Black people, right? Because that's normally the population of people in the Caribbean, but you also get a really great mix of other people because like Mr. Paul said, yeah, because of the trading that they were doing, because of people coming as indentured servants to the Caribbean, now you have this huge community of Indian people and Asian people in the Caribbean. And so that's why when you go to Trinidad and Tobago or when you go to Guyana, that's why they have roti. And roti is what they actually cook in India as well. So you have all those influences because of the work that people were doing there or the trading that was happening there. So that's why they're Indian people in the Caribbean. All right, so how are you guys coming along? I know it's a pretty hard cassava, and actually we're gonna cut this again. So make sure it's flat and then cut it, okay? Because we're gonna put these to steam on the fire. When you cut them smaller, it makes them cook faster. Hey, Miss Brenda. Who do you have with
Hey,
you?
Miss
Andrew?
Giselle.
Hi, do you have Andrew or Mileva contigo?
Andrew is here with me.
Okay, awesome. Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Andrew.
Hi.
Awesome. All right. So after you finish, Kendi, how are you guys coming with cutting them? You're taking off all the slices. You coming okay? Yeah. Are you finished? No? Okay.
He's rinsing his off, but he's cutting it in half now.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
I just have to make sure all
Imperfections.
imperfections are gone.
Wonderful. And I'm glad that you're getting those imperfections. Yes. Just like how I did with this one, you want to trim off anything that's like a different color or, you know, it's just not good. So once you finish cutting it off, and because you guys are working as a team, you can go ahead and put it into some water on the stove in your pot, and you want the water to cover your cassava, okay? So let's go ahead and do that.
Do you want us to soak it?
Why?
You need to like soak the cassava? When you say soak it, what do you mean?
So you want us to put into a bowl with water in it, or just like rinse it off?
So you're gonna rinse it off, and then you're gonna put it in your pot with water to boil.
Hey, Miss Crystal, after we cut them down the center the first time, how do we cut it again?
Oh, in half.
What'd you say, you two?
Oh, never mind. Kennedy help?
Okay, awesome. Awesome. So we're gonna put the cassava to boil, but let's also put the eggs to start boiling as well. Okay, so you should have 6 eggs.
I was gonna say our eggs been boiling.
Well, you said they're boiled already?
Yeah. We and is wait, hold up, Kennedy.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Put them
Okay,
in pot.
great.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, awesome. So wow.
Hey! I was gonna say where yucca? Can we cut the center out?
Well, the thing is, we're gonna after we steam it, then we're gonna cut it out.
Oh, the center?
Uh-huh. The vein that you see in there, we're gonna after you steam it, then we're gonna cut it out. It's
Okay,
gonna come out.
well, I cut one out before steaming it. I'm gonna see how that one turns out.
Oh, you mean like if you take it out before? Okay. You can see it, you too. That's totally fine. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do while our cassava cassava is boiling, our eggs are boiling, and I see Kayla and everybody. I see you guys there. So awesome, good to see you. So now let's work on our, we're gonna chop up some of our other ingredients here as well that's gonna go with our cassava balls. So I have green onions, and you guys know that onions all have this bulb at the bottom, right? Yes. Yes. Okay, I know you guys are muted. So yes. So there's green onion. There's also we call it chive or chive. So let's go ahead and chop these up because these are gonna go into our cassava balls once they're finished boiling. Let me. Okay. So let's go ahead and chop these up. Actually, let me cut off because you were just using the top parts. And so you want these to be so these green onions is going to give our cassava balls lots of really great flavor. All that oniony goodness. You know what? Are any of you guys like where you don't eat gluten? I don't know if any of you guys are like gluten free. There's cassava flour. So if you want to use cassava flour is gluten free, and that's another alternative as well. All right, we've got these. So we're gonna save this for when our cassava gets done. So you got your chives, the green onions, I'm sorry. And we're also gonna cut up we have garlic, we have some garlic that's gonna go into our mango sour. Do you guys have your green mangoes? And we're also gonna put garlic as well in the cassava mixture as well. So let's go ahead and chop up our garlic. So 4 cloves of garlic is going to go into your cassava mixture, and then 3 cloves are going to go into your over here into your this other one.
What do we need again?
We're going to cut the garlic. We're going to chop our garlic here. So the four cloves of garlic, I'm gonna put in this little bowl over here. And then the 3 cloves of garlic, we're gonna chop differently and put in that other one for the mango sour. So this is gonna be our dipping sauce. 1 second, guys. So we're chopping our garlic. How would you guys like it if we had a chef, like an actual chef to join us?
No, because I do not want to get roasted by Gordon Ramsay.
Actually,
You know
no,
where-
I would love to see Gordon Ramsay in this class. It would have been amazing.
Right? Ooh, you guys, we should probably make a request. You probably should maybe let us on a Ramsay. That'll be awesome. Well, I think we could still do that. I think that's an opportunity. And you know what's cool about Gordon Ramsay too? Have you guys ever seen his other show called Uncharted?
I've seen all his shows.
Oh, see? Well, then you're just like me when I'm watching it there. And he's been to all these really cool places and he's making the food authentic to that place. And he actually goes and makes it, and sometimes he puts his own little twist on it. And they actually let him know if it's as good as, how it's authentically made. That's really cool. So, very soon, we're going to have a guest chef to join us. And she's actually a friend of the center. And so for those of you who want to be chefs, you'll get to learn about what it really takes to be a chef. What does it really take to be in the culinary arts? Because this is a really awesome, it's a really awesome field. And you never know, you may be the next top chef. Kendi, would you do one of the Top Chef shows? Or D2 or anybody? Would any of you want to do one of the Top Chef shows? Okay. So you guys, while that's going, let's work on our mangoes. We're gonna make this mango sour. We also have some onions here. These are gonna go in the blender. So for this onion, let's just cut it really, like just in kind of like some fairly big pieces. So I'm just gonna cut them like in 4s. So it's still pretty big there. And I'm just gonna put them over here. I actually have the chopped garlic that I just did. And I said you guys can use chili pepper. I actually have some green chilies here. So whatever kind of chili pepper you have, you can put it with this dipping sauce. So put that there. And then we're gonna slice your mango. So you can slice it a couple ways. I was trying to slice it with this peel just to see what it would do. And it seems to be coming off pretty okay. You just want to take off the skin, and you may have to add a little bit of pressure just so you can go underneath so you don't get too much of that green. You can either slice it with your peeler, or if you have a knife, you can be very careful and have your parent help you with this, and you can slide and just peel it off like that. But I kind of like using the peeler because I have some more control. So we just want to take off the skin and The smell that mango smells so good. And depending on when you got your mangoes, they may have started getting kind of ripe. And I think that's going to make this even better because it's supposed to be sour, like a tart kind of dip. So it's like that savory, tart. So this mango is a little ripe.
Are we mixing everything that we're cutting up into a bowl?
Actually, we're going to be putting it into the blender. So we're just making it in small. We're cutting it in small pieces. So that's what I put here in this bowl. But all this is going to go into the blender with our sliced mangoes. Make sure you get off that little nub there too. Use a knife for that. All right. So to slice your mango, you can, so be very careful as you're holding it because, you know, we got circular objects, so it's wants to roll around. So you can be very careful in holding it and slice it. You're gonna feel the seed there in the middle and just cut it. We're gonna cut it there and on the other side. On the other side. And here you can kind of curve it around. I'm curving it around on the side. Okay. And with these, lay them flat. And then just slice them because it's going to make it easier for your blender to blend them all. So just like threes. I'll try the mango. Oh, that's good. You guys like mangoes?
I love mangoes.
Yeah, they're so good. And then the really cool thing I love about mangoes is like how we're doing them like this. You can do things with them green and you can do things with them when they're ripe. Always like, you know how they have those fruit stands where they put like the mango and they put watermelon, jamaica. They put all that good stuff, all the fruits in there. Okay. And so be sure to still keep your seeds. Your seeds are still very good. Okay. Actually, when we're gonna cook the sauce down, we can still put these seeds into the sauce, so it'll cook down with it, and then you can like eat it separate. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands, and then we're gonna go ahead and blend up our sour, and let's check on our cassava. You'll know that your cassava is finished because it's gonna be tender when you poke it with a fork. Okay, and then we'll check on the eggs as well. Your eggs, they should be Almost there. Um, all right, so for our blending up of our mangoes, we are going to blend the mangoes, the garlic.
I want to say, Miss Kitchell, I think I have an idea. Why don't you have the recipe on the screen? So we'll be able to see the recipe if we have missed something.
Well, yeah, sure. I think we have everything though. But Mr. Paul, you can share it if you like.
No.
And we can all read it together.
And me, Kennedy?
Did you say what about you and Kennedy?
Me, Kennedy struggled, kind of is struggling to do the mango.
I'm doing really good.
Yeah,
DT was struggling.
I was struggling. My
Oh, so you were the one that was struggling.
I drank my milk.
To give you the muscles?
Yes, yes.
I don't drink milk and I still can do this.
Your bones are weak.
Yours is because you couldn't even do it.
My bones have nothing to do with this.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Tori.
Hi.
But actually, I do my
Welcome to our class.
Yeah, my camera's a little bit broken right now. I have to go get another computer.
No problem. No problem. I'm glad that you are here. Okay, so how are you guys coming? Do we have mangoes in blender? So mango. Now you're also gonna add. We have the mango, the garlic, and the onion. We're gonna add. You added your chili pepper already. Now we're gonna add cumin and salt with a half cup of water. So 1/2 cup water. Okay. And put your cumin. And for the cumin, it is 1 teaspoon. You guys, cumin is one of my favorite spices. Cumin, basil. It smells so good. They use cumin a lot in Kenyan food. I mean, a lot of food around the world too. So
How much salt?
you're gonna put, so you can put a dash of salt, or you can put, so put the salt to taste. So put a sprinkling of, so a dash of salt. And as we, do you know what a dash is?
Yeah, it's just a little bit.
Yeah, that's good. Because I know everybody's dash may be a little different. But you don't want your dash to be like extreme. So for me, my dash is gonna be approximate. And I have some Himalayan pink salt. So whichever kind of salt you have is just fine. Okay. So now we're gonna blend this up. We're gonna blend this until it's like smooth, and then we're gonna cook it down. Be sure to give it a stir. It should look something like this. Okay, you see how it's smooth? Shouldn't have any like clumps or kind of smooth there. Okay. You can give it a little stir there. You can even taste it. Because remember, it's just mangoes, right? Oh boy. Oh yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna put it on the stove and we're gonna cook it down until it gets like a.
Hey, Miss Christelle.
It's almost done.
Yes.
I know. You almost got it.
When our yucca is boiling, what do we do?
Yeah,
You want to
yesterday,
check it.
that's why
Check
we
it with
put
the
it
fork
in.
and make sure it's
No,
tender.
you can't blend it till you put the mango in
Wait,
there.
wait, what happened?
Check it with the fork and make sure it's tender.
Cool.
Yeah. So it has to be tender. I'm gonna give this one more whirl just to make sure it gets nice and good and smooth. I have a small saucepan here, so this is gonna make a really good, really great dipping sauce.
Do you boil the sauce thingy after you're done?
You said if we're gonna.
Do you boil it when you're done?
Exactly. So we're gonna let it, it's almost like we're gonna keep stirring it as we're putting it on the stove. So yes, it will come to a boil, but it's gonna be like a simmer. It's gonna be a low simmer. So you're gonna put it on a low fire, and you're gonna keep stirring it. Have you guys ever made like jam? Have you guys ever made jam or jelly before? Okay, maybe that's a no. All right, so I'm gonna come over. Oh, so I'm also gonna put your mango, these big pieces, you can just put them in there. I'm gonna put down these mangoes as well too. And then when it's cooking, then when it's all done, then you can just eat them by themselves and give it all that good flavor. Okay, so check on your eggs, check on your cassava. We're gonna put this on the stove so it can start simmering and cooking down. And then we're gonna start putting it all together, and then we're gonna fry our cassava balls. Okay, so I'm gonna come on over to the view of the stove because our cassava balls should kind of be, your cassava should kind of almost be ready. Let me put this over. I checked mine, they're almost ready. Almost.
Do we cool the eggs?
What'd you say? What about the eggs?
Do we cool it?
Do we cool the eggs? Oh, put the eggs to cool? Yes. So if your eggs are coming off the fire, you can pour out the water. Pour some cold water on them. And I'm getting this part ready because your cassava is going to be ready for us to smash and for us to take off the egg. Cooling them down and then put them in a bowl so that we can take off the shells.
And also, I have this neat way of getting rid of the eggshells.
And we're peeling them.
Yes. I was gonna have this really neat way of getting rid of the eggshells. Take the pot, empty all of its water, and then just shake the eggs in the pot. It gets rid of all the shell.
It
You just
breaks the shell down.
yeah, it breaks up a lot of shell, and you just take it off easy.
Oh, wait, are you giving us a tip on how to take off the eggs shells?
Yes, to really get that shell cracked up. Yeah, you just shake the eggs in the pot without the water, crack them up, and then you put water on it, peel it, boom, egg.
Take this out because I don't say anything about y'all. I thought y'all was in there on the cooking class. She said, "Oh man, I tell you, this is the place to come and eat." Oh, she was outside? She bought the can and stuff in here. Oh, okay. She said, "I tell you, this is the place to come."
What else is this?
Huh?
Put it back?
Yeah, put it back. They doing their cooking class. That's what they doing.
Like D2 said, let's crack these eggs. So you can tap them all the way around and then just pull. If you want to use a paper towel, yeah, let me grab that. Let's grab a paper towel and hold it with a paper towel.
Can I put this right here? Yeah, because I'm going to have it out. Yeah, like I told you too, so this, when you're cooking with it,
You get all the shells because we don't want any you don't want to be like oops and then bite into a piece of shell.
How about y'all go to the kitchen table? Well, we're done. That's how you do it very quick.
But they need to stay cool. So let's wait. Take them out. Take them out. You got all of them? You got 5, right? And then I'm gonna pour that down. I'm putting them in cold water. Turn it off.
What time is you getting them off?
Mama, can you imagine that?
Why does everybody call me everything but Kennedy? Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
My mama doesn't, my own best friend.
Oh, your mama called you Ken Darn.
No, she calls me Kelsey. Yeah.
Oh my
She
god.
mixes me and Kelsey up.
How?
Because our
You do a
names
very
are
good job with this day. It's all like,
Okay, so where we at? What the next other one?
She's filling the eggs.
Okay.
yeah. So after you, so make sure to get all the little shells off. Gotta look really close.
And
A good tip is after you peel it off, just roll it around in some water and it'll get off the excess like shells that's on it.
What was she saying? My mom? No, Miss Christelle. Oh,
You can roll your eggs
No, she
in some water
Oh, she
and it'll help to get off the excess shells that's on it.
like very
no,
easy.
I'm saying, I'm saying, Ken Cartel. Ken Kennedy, I said Ken.
What?
Probably if you boil it, it's gonna be a little bit more thick.
Orange stuff everywhere,
Let's just say
That one came off. That one came off really smooth.
The blade came out, and then that's where all of the
Yeah, and then we gotta get somebody too.
the towel's gonna come out of it. It catch on fire.
No, because it's wet.
Right. So you get some.
Yeah, I think as they cool down more, it's going to be easier for that skin to come right off. More to go. Ooh. Careful, you guys, it's hot. Not really good. Okay. All right, so all our eggs should be shelled off. With them. So just give it a check, you guys. Make sure there's no shells. Trust me, you do not want to bite into a shell as you're eating this. Look there. Okay, so your cassava should be done by now, right? Yeah. I'm gonna grab mine.
Now with another man going, then I think it'd be okay.
Okay.
What is that?
Yeah.
You failed. You really failed. What happened? What was it? What is the thing inside the bowl?
That's Guyana.
What we put inside the puree?
Yeah, my
We
daughter,
did?
my son, my grandson, and mom.
All right. Hand off his face.
What'd you guys say?
What is in the bowl?
Oh, this is the green onions. So your green onions, put in your cassava. Oh, wait, before you drop them in there, make sure you take out the vein. Take out the vein. So kind of spread out so it can cool down, but we want to make sure we get that vein out. You can use like a fork.
Mama, for real?
Right.
You want to get this vein out.
But do they need to be really, really soft?
Okay, eat something.
Like,
Do they need to be really soft to mash?
like the same consistency of like potatoes. Like if you're doing mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Yeah. So they need to have not like soup. Well, we're gonna mash them anyway. So
Okay.
Here.
I'm gonna wash them and cut them.
Here, you take it.
that vein out, you guys.
I walk away from my responsibility.
Once you have your veins out, go ahead and start smashing everything together with your masher. Or if you have a fork, you can use a fork and just go like this and press it as well. Okay, so you're gonna smash everything in there. And then remember our garlic, we're gonna put our garlic. So okay, this is one thing at a time. Good. Mashing out these veins. And you guys, as we're going, feel free to like taste this cassava, like taste what it tastes like with nothing on it. Actually pretty good. Okay, I think we've got that. Put all those in there, and then let's just mash it. Actually, let's go ahead and add in our garlic. And the heat is gonna kind of almost like cook the garlic and the onions. Is gonna get really good and happy. Oh, and make sure you're stirring. So teamwork, you guys, make sure you're stirring your mango sour, and it should be on a low fire. Also we're gonna add to this some salt and our black pepper. Some salt to taste. Black pepper. Yes.
I have to go.
Who was that?
It's Kayla.
Not a problem, Kayla. So we'll see you for next week. Were you able to make this today or no?
No, but we'll try to make it tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, that's not a problem at all. Okay, and we'll see you. We'll see you for next week.
See you.
Okay, see you. All right, so you guys, as we're mashing this, gonna mash it really, want it to get really smooth. And we're gonna take this and we're gonna roll it into a ball. And when we flatten it out, it's gonna wrap around our eggs. You gotta give it some, gotta go from looking dry to looking like a family together, almost like Joe. Should kind of have like a little, not shine, but it should kind of look smooth. Like it shouldn't look separate. It should look like it's really like coming together, almost like it's starting to stick together as a group. So you got to put in some, you got to work your muscles, work your muscles. Okay, I think this is good. Oh, on your mango sour, did you guys, are you stirring your mango sour? You can give it a taste as well. I tasted mine, it tastes great. So let's start rolling these out. And you can turn off your mango sour because it should have been like simmering. So you're gonna probably make this like about 3 tablespoons of this here. And we said roll into a ball. This. And then you want to flatten it out. Because remember, we want to make it big enough where our egg can wrap around it. Pick your egg and then just close it around it. Feel free, if you need a little bit more to go around your egg, put a little bit more. And kind of make sure it's a smooth ball, okay? Stop. So we're gonna roll all 6 of these, and then we're gonna dip them and fry them up. Make sure it stays together. Like I noticed mine are trying to kind of pull apart a little bit to get all those little edges. You're gonna have a pretty big egg ball there. Do it again. Circle. Press it. Kind of get your circle action there. Okay. Yeah. Close them up in there. It's like you put a jacket on your egg. And if you're vegetarian, you're just gonna make these just make these in circles. Or if you want to put some other kind of filling in them, you can too. There. 3 more to go. 3 more to go. As I'm going through, if you missed any like other veins, keep your eye out. So you want to grab those veins, okay? Jump out. Run away. Run away, Kasai. Are you guys coming so far? Coming okay? Hold on, you guys, okay? How you guys coming so far? So far, so good?
Bueno.
My hands have become fully oil. I am now 25% oil.
Yes. Actually, I'm glad you said that, D2. You put some oil on your hands?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, you better have. No, just like.
And also, I think it's just good if you flatten it out with your hand and it's not like really sticking. And I was gonna say if it doesn't really stick, it'll be good to like flatten it out with your hand and have like tiny bits of oil on it. And then once you have a lot of oil on the actual thing, you can just put oil on it, and your hands will be fine.
That's good. Thank you guys for doing that. Because yes, you are to put some oil on your hands to give you, just to help you put it on there so it doesn't stick to your hands. Very good. Teamwork. Okay. So, are all your balls rolled up, D2? And Miss Brenda. Let me see. I know Miss Brenda's not here. Dory, are you seeing us how we're making this?
Yes.
Have you ever had something like this before? Have you ever tried something like this before?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Well, the recipe is posted in the portal. And so when you and your mom have a chance, you can always go back and make it. And you can watch us on YouTube because we're live on YouTube right now. So you can go back and watch us making it so you can do it with your mom.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So once you finish rolling these out, you can start getting your egg wash ready. So you're going to take 3 eggs and whisk them into a bowl because that's going to be your egg wash, and put some flour on a plate. You're going to dip them from the flour into the egg wash. And then we're going to fry them up. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. Sure, if I was going to have enough. We do. Because of course, eggs are different sizes, right? Did you guys try your mango sour? Because that should be off the stove too, right? Okay. All right, we're in the home stretch. And because these are all cooked ingredients already, it's going to be really easy for us to fry these up. We're just going to get them brown on all the different sides. So you want to get your plates. Flour. So we're just dusting these we're rolling them around in the flour. Roll them all over. Give them a little shake. After you dip them in here, you're gonna dip them in the egg wash. So we're gonna literally go from the egg wash straight to the frying pan. So with that said, before we do the egg wash, let's get our oil hot. You wanna get your, put some oil in your pan, or if you have a pot, because we want it to, because these are pretty big eggs, you want something that's going to allow them to be deep in the oil, to come up about halfway. Okay, so if you have a pot, that'll probably be best, versus like a pan that's wide. You want something that's more closer, that's going to hold all of them and kind of hit it about halfway. Okay. And bring my camera over to the stove as we cook these. So you guys, I'm gonna show you my, here's my mango sour. So it should look like this, you guys. So let that go ahead and cool down. And that'll be our good dipping sauce. So let your oil get hot.
Did you put the egg wash in already?
Oh, no, I didn't. So let's go ahead and do that. So beat your eggs. So beat the eggs, and then you're gonna roll them in the. You guys, it takes teamwork. I appreciate you guys. So we can keep each other on track.
Wait, how are we supposed to do the flouring and the egg wash?
So you're just gonna roll it in the egg wash. I'm actually cracking my eggs right now. So crack your 3 eggs.
And then do you put it back inside the flour?
No, you're gonna put it straight into the. So I have my eggs, my 3 eggs here. So just go ahead and beat that. A good way to test that your oil is ready, just take a little bit of your egg and just put in. Okay, so you see how that lifted up right there? That lets me know my oil is hot. So take your egg ball, roll it in here. And then put it in. Okay. And so let's do that for all of them. So this is going to give it some really good color, and be careful when you're putting it in here. Because you're working with hot oil. So you want to be very, very, very careful. I got the big mama over here. It's smelling good already. Oops. Just make some space. So the thing is, as these cook, you're gonna turn them around so you get them on all the sides. And you want to put it on like medium heat so that it's going to give it some really good color, but it's not going to burn them. And then the rest of the egg you can use and make an omelet or something. See how that's getting the color there? So we'll turn them a couple times just to make sure they get nice and pretty golden brown on all sides. And you can use, if you have 2 spoons or if you have some If you have tongs, you can use the tongs, but be careful just so the tongs don't go through the egg. So maybe if you have two things that you can use to kind of turn it, but won't break it. So once these have that golden brown, we're gonna take them out and plate it up, and put some mango sour on the side next to it for your dipping sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting some of my mango sour together while that's going. Is it getting nice and brown, D2 and Kennedy?
Sorry, what's up again?
Is it getting nice and brown for you guys?
We just put it inside there.
Okay, cool. All right, so I think these are good color. So I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna turn off my stove. I'm gonna take these out. So you can put these on like a paper towel so it can pick up any of that excess oil. And we're gonna plate it up. All right. How's it coming, Miss Tracy? D2, what are you guys doing? So while we're waiting for you guys to come, I'm gonna slice it. So you'll see how it looks like on the inside. I'm gonna slice one of them. We got our mango sour. Let's see, which one should I choose? Okay. Maybe I'll do this one. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it so you guys can see what it looks like inside. You see that? Ooh, baby. Dito, do you see that? All right, I see you guys coming along. And then you're gonna have it with your mango sour there on this side. It's gonna be your dipping sauce. How's it coming, Miss Tracy? It's coming okay? Okay, good. I see your thumbs up. Wonderful. Ooh, ooh. So you can have your cassava egg ball here. I see. Look, I'm gonna wait for you guys. Dee 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 dee. Dory, what's your favorite dish?
Me?
Yeah.
That we made today or just any?
Like in general. What's your favorite dish?
I don't really have a favorite dish. You mean like in terms of favorite food?
Okay, yeah.
Then I like chili fries the most.
You said which one? What kind of rice?
I said chili fries.
Chili fries. Ooh, that sounds good.
I was gonna say my favorite food is
Yeah, what's that?
boneless chicken wings.
What kind of sauce?
The sauce. The sauce would be I guess it would be like BBQ.
Okay, that's good. Barbecue sauce is good. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then Dory, you said chili fries. What kind of how do you do your chili fries? Do you like load it up with all the sour cream and the cheese? Well, of course you gotta have cheese on there. Do you put the green onions on there too, Dory?
No.
No. What do you put on yours?
Well, I just have chili and cheese on mine. I don't really like anything else on my chili cheese fries.
Okay, that's fair. That's fine. Yeah. So you just like it the way it is, just the chili, the fries with the chili, and the cheese.
Yes.
The cheese or just the chili.
I like the chili and the cheese.
Nice. All right, come on, Dory. That sounds wonderful. So next week we're gonna be in Mexico. Are you gonna cook with us next week, Dory?
Yes.
All right. We look forward to seeing you cook with us next week because it's gonna be good. It's always great. We're gonna make
We are gonna show you our plate.
Yes, I've been waiting. I've been here holding on to trying to hold it together so I don't take a bite of my egg ball.
But I'm gonna say my plate's just this.
Ooh, that looks good, D2.
It's hot.
Yes, it
It
is.
smells like chicken.
Mm-hmm. And you can dip it in your sauce, in your mango sour.
Ours came looking like some weird stuff.
What'd you say? Your what? Oh, yours end up looking like how?
It looks like dark-ish.
Ooh, good job, D2. Wait, let me spotlight you. Come on.
Hey, all I did was eat mine. You just put a bit of this.
That looks good.
Take some salt, crack it on. Boom.
Ooh. Okay. Are you ready to try?
And then Mom and Kennedy are from presenters, but
Yes.
All right.
It's doughy.
All right. Are you ready for this?
Okay, well, they're coming in with the big shotgun.
Oh wait. Oh
Is
god.
that a good one?
Okay. So right here we have the smiling dish.
Oh. Ah.
We have bushy eyebrows, if you can see it.
Ah. That's a good one.
We have the smile because it's probably gonna be good. And we have
It's of course gonna be good. And I see you put some of your is that your sauce there for the nose?
yeah. Wait, do you have a knife?
Look at this.
That's
Oh, right
awesome.
here.
You want to cut the middle?
Yeah. And then
Let me do your plate first. Let me take a picture of your plate.
Open the door or
I'm gonna put it on.
This is your plate.
Look at the bushy eyebrows.
those eyebrows looking kind of sus. Boom, 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 boom,
All
boom,
right.
boom.
And then let's hope we have a perfect egg in there.
Okay, let's see.
You said you hope you of course you're gonna have a perfect egg in there.
I just put
Oh my
ketchup
God,
on
this
mine.
is hot.
Yep.
I
Whatever
think-
kind of sauce you want to put on it, you can.
And then
Even if you want to do hot sauce.
So I was telling you to make a pack now.
Why is ketchup so
Mm.
good?
Wow, that looks good. Nice, good job. That looks beautiful.
Well, I just put ketchup on mine,
Mhm.
and
and then the eye just opened up out of random.
The eyes opened up.
The eyes were like, ooh, look at here.
The eyes are winking at us.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, y'all.
Would you like to try my
It's not a
delicious
shame.
egg?
Look, I'm put some hot. I have some
mine actually tastes good.
I have some habanero sauce. You can put some hot sauce on it. You want it to be spicier.
You want to try half?
And you can put whatever dipping sauce you want to put on there. So the mango sour is there too.
I was gonna say ketchup is really good.
Uh-huh.
Ketchup?
Yep.
Ketchup. I never thought I would eat ketchup and eggs. So gross.
You never
Oh
had
yeah,
it
you do what you
for
need.
omelet.
I think
Yeah, when you do your scrambled eggs, you do put ketchup on there.
no,
It's so good. It's so good though. Even though it looks nasty, it's good.
Oh, it fell into your plate. And then we added some freckles to that.
Even better. Awesome. You guys, mine is almost gone.
We're gonna try this.
So we deep fried the balls. We did them deep fried.
Okay.
So it tastes like all the judgment in my life.
That's fine too.
Good judgment?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah, that's good.
It's hot.
The egg in the middle is really good too.
Eggs.
mm-hmm. You know,
And all the onions going around.
salt and pepper around the egg first.
Give me that. Give me that salt and pepper.
Ketchup, please.
The salt has become salt ketchup.
You guys, this was great.
Yeah, I think salt and pepper would be good.
I just took some salt and pepper, sprinkle that bad boy on my stuff. And
Wow.
it tastes like Gordon Ramsay. It tastes like Gordon Ramsay roasting my food, then tried it, and then complimented me.
That is disgusting.
He said, no, he said this is fantastic.
This looks disgusting. Even my wife cooked it better.
That's what they said.
Actually, this is good.
Right?
Ooh, look at this one. It's pretty.
Yes, y'all. So mango sour is what they eat traditionally with this in Guyana. But they said they eat it with hot sauce. D2, like how you said you eat it with some ketchup. Whatever you want to put with it. Put with it. Yeah. Wow. Wow. All right, y'all. So next week we're gonna see you. Yeah. We'll see you later.
Hopefully our chefs come back next week.
Yeah, I know. I called a couple of them. They said they couldn't make it today. So I said, no problem.
I almost didn't. Well, they would have came, but I didn't know if I was gonna make it. I got my second shot yesterday
For COVID.
and it's causing me to have pain. So
I see.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they say that first day and even the second day, I think they say for you to for you to take it easy because
Yeah.
for everybody it's different, but yeah, so you can rest.
That's why I had them cooking today, so I could kind of chill, not do as much.
Yeah, y'all did a good job.
It's flared up my fibro, so I'm trying to take it easy. Help her, Kennedy. So I'm trying to take it easy.
Yeah, that's good.
Ketchup.
That's awesome, y'all.
But they over here grubbing up. I didn't think they was gonna eat it. I was like, we gonna order pizza.
And you put the sauces on it?
It doesn't matter. We still order pizza.
What's that? Tabasco?
No, this is I'm not a fan of Tabasco. I think it makes, it always burns my nose.
Yeah, I don't eat it. I don't like Tabasco.
This is a salsa habanero.
Oh.
You guys should get it. I saw it at Superior.
Okay, I'm gonna tell my mom because she tries different hot sauces.
Oh, okay. So she's a hot sauce connoisseur.
Yeah, connoisseur. Yeah. Yeah. D2 is too in a way because he tries whatever my mom tried.
Whatever anybody tries.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Yeah, you do.
I told him to finally get to do something with boiled eggs because he's been trying to do different boiled egg experiments. So I said, I think you'll like doing this one, D2, because it's a boiled egg experiment.
Yeah, and then how we wrapped it around, you put on a jacket on it,
I wonder how this would taste using real mashed potatoes.
It would taste great.
I think it'll taste really good. If we did some regular mashed potatoes and put it on, but this is a more healthier.
But to me, you guys, it tastes like
it's so hot. It burned my tongue.
You said what, Miss Christelle?
It tastes like mashed potatoes to me.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
And D2, when we did it the other way with the other dish, it was just like grits. It was just like grits. So I told D2, this can be a good alternative when we do our 40-day vegan challenge.
Yeah.
This could be a good alternative.
The cassava is good for you. And they do it in so many different ways. The cassava, so many different ways. So this is just another. And then I was thinking too, you can fill it with whatever you want. We put egg in here, but if you have something that's dry, if you want to put chicken or if you want to put a spinach, something kind of mixture.
Ooh, spinach and cheese might be good too.
Ooh, Miss Thomas, yes.
That would be good.
And then wrap it around.
Yeah.
So you still want, because you want whatever that you put in the middle is dry enough. Because even if you do spinach, you got to make sure it's not wet.
Right.
Dry enough where you put it in there and then wrap it around.
Well, I think if we use the fresh spinach without cooking it and put it with the cheese, it'll cook while it's in,
You're right. That's exactly what I was thinking too.
Yeah. Okay, we got.
And if you chop it fine enough, then it will cook it while it's in here. Right. Ooh, that's a great idea.
That's gonna be good. Oh yeah, we gotta try that. Okay. I having me some meals going.
So you guys, just some announcements.
Are you gonna eat
today's Wednesday? Tomorrow is the last day for Minecraft, and then Friday is our family day, a family fun day.
You said tomorrow is the last day for Minecraft?
Yeah. I think they mentioned it to them already.
So they want to. He probably told them. because Mr.
Yeah.
Jason, Casey, they tell them everything. But so they won't do Minecraft for the month of May.
Right, exactly. Mr. Casey and them is virtual playground. Minecraft is with
okay.
Mr. With the other teachers from STEAM Coders.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I got the wrong thing.
No, you're okay. I knew what you meant.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she said Minecraft tomorrow is the last day for Minecraft. You said no. Okay, and then next Friday.